Alright, welcome back to Wolf Dog Empires. Today we're going to look at Season 5. Got a new hero here. 776 attack. That's good. Really good, actually. 805 defense. That's really good. 1520 health. That's really good. This hero here, he doesn't have any one thing overpowering, but he has a lot of different things going on. And with these season 5s, what I've seen is always look at their passives and their family bonuses. Some of the family bonuses are really good, but overall, not the best hero out there. Let's see here. Let's see if we got any. Let's see if it's a good time to pull. Also, let me know what you use to see when it's a good time to pull. I've heard that when that one there gives you the 2-star troop, that's a really good time to go pull. So let's go pull here and see what we get. Wow, Sartana right off the bat, you got a 5-star. Not bad. Carver. Maybe our luck turned back down after the 5-star came through. Aquila. Yeah, so once we saw that it was a good time to pull, we got on the first pull even, we got a 5-star Sartana. So let me know what you guys use to tell when it's a good time to pull. It's a couple key. Okay, if I get one more season one, nope. Oh, look at this bonus draw, Arfanias. Nice, that's 2 5-stars right there. Can this thing keep going? Wow, Asmia, another 5-star. This is insane. Wow. Let me know if this is the kind of clues that you use in order to see whether it's a good time to pull or not. Let me know what you use. Cortex, he's not that good. 4-star, he's not that good. But let me know if that's what you use to tell whether it's a good time to pull or not. Looks like the luck is changing for the worse a little bit here. Maybe we used up all the luck, getting 3 5-stars already. Jariff's not that good. Friar, get out of here, Friar. All right, let's do a quick little overview on this one. We're not gonna spend a lot of time, but I'll kind of give you an overview of the season 5 heroes. This is the newest one here, Raketree. 776 attack is really good. 809 defense is really good. 1520 health is really good. But then when you look at the specials, they're not overwhelming specials. But then when you go over to the family bonus for having 1 or 2 heroes, you can get a 10 or 20% chance to cast a minus 24% defense for 2 turns and 98 water damage over 2 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. So basically anybody who deals damage to this character, they're going to have a chance of getting hit back. So it should make the enemies scared of hitting the heroes of Season 5 who have this Moon Family special. If the enemy special skill defeats this character, the chance goes up to 50 or 75% chance. So that's a pretty good family bonus there. And then on the passive, 60% chance. So that's a really good chance. That's more than half the time. 60% chance to perform the following actions when this character casts their special skill. Deal 70% damage to all enemies, and all enemies get a minus 24% mana generation for 3 turns. So that's not bad there for being a passive. This hero seems to have a lot of little things that kind of add up. I do like his stats though. Not bad. Sobek, 834 attack, really good. 723 defense, that's pretty good. 1532 health, that's really good. Mana speed average, deals 290% damage to all enemies, pretty good. The attack bypasses defensive buffs, that's really good. This includes counterattack, so you got a counterattack or Sobek's gonna get past them. The Sun family bonus there for 1 or 2 heroes, 10 or 20% chance to cast a minus 35% accuracy for 2 turns and 98 burn damage over 2 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. If the enemy's special skill defeats this character, the chance is 50 to 75% chance that it'll set off this family bonus. Special effects on special skill, 60% chance, so that's pretty good. 60% chance to perform the following actions when the character casts their special skill. Deal 70% damage to all enemies, and all enemies receive 249 sand damage over 3 turns. So this is a pretty good character there, Sobek. Papyrus, the attack 788, that's pretty good. 795 defense, that's pretty good. 1501 health, that's really good. Mana speed average, summons a sand golem minion for each ally with 14% HP and 18% attack inherited from the caster. Each time the sand golem minion is attacked by normal attacks or special skills, the attacker gets the following status ailment. The target receives 285 sand damage over 3 turns, and all allies get a plus 30% defense for 3 turns. So not bad there, not bad. Moon family, we went over that bonus. Not bad of a bonus. The passive, 60% chance, so that's more than half. 60% chance to perform the following actions when this character casts their special skill. Boosts health of all allies by 10%. Okay, a little bit of health. Boosted health can exceed max HP. All allies gain a small amount of mana. So the health is not that much health, but sometimes whatever health you can get might actually keep your allies alive. So all allies gain a small amount of mana also. So not bad. Papyrus, not bad. Aquila, purple 3-star. 450 attack, not bad for a 3-star. 498 defense, not bad for a 3-star. 870 health, not bad for a 3-star. Mana speed fast. Alright, she's fast. She deals 155% damage to the target and nearby enemies. The caster and nearby allies get plus 45% chance to dodge special skills for 3 turns. Each dodge gives plus 5% defense. Stack max 10. Not bad. This is pretty good to those dodges. So if a big attack is gonna try to kill her off or her nearby allies, they have a pretty decent chance of dodging. And we all know how much we hate it when the defense dodges. That's a plus 45% chance to dodge. So that's pretty good. She's got the Moon family bonus. And her passive, 50% chance to perform the following. Deals 70% damage to all enemies. And 50% chance to dispel the latest dispellable buff from all enemies. There's some really good dispellable buffs out there. Counterattacks is one of the dispellable buffs. So she's got a 50% chance every time she goes off. And she's mana speed fast. Every time she goes off, she's got a 50% chance to dispel the latest dispellable buff from all enemies. So she'll be taking off counterattacks. There's all other buffs where like Wolfgang gives, after 4 turns, he'll give some boosted health. That's dispellable unless he's got other wolf heroes and then he has a higher chance of it not being dispellable. But then he also has like a plus 50% defense against special skills. That could be dispellable possibly. There's a bunch of other buffs that are dispellable. So this is pretty good there. I mean, she's only a 3-star, so going up against 4 and 5 stars, you might have some problems. But going up against other 3 stars in the challenges or in, I think she's gonna be pretty good there. Ptolemy got a green, 586 attack, and of course that's only on defense / defense. 686 defense. Yeah, that's pretty good. 1436 health. That's pretty good. Mana speed average. He recovers 30% health for all allies. The caster nearby allies are immune to new status ailments for 3 turns and recover 175 health for each attempted status ailment. Sun family bonus there. And the passive is that 60% chance to boost health for all allies by 10%. Boosted health can exceed max HP, and that 60% chance that it can cleanse the latest cleansable status ailment from all allies. He's okay. Ptolemy's okay. I have 2 copies of him. I might just feed one into the other one. Jariff. This guy, the animation here looks like he's running and screaming. So should you if you pull him. Just feed him to other heroes. He's got a 507 attack, 408 defense, 908 health, average mana speed. He deals 335 damage to the target. The target is immune to new status effect buffs for 3 turns and receives 70 damage for each attempted buff. The family, he's got the Moon family bonus there, and his passive, that 60% chance to deal 70% damage to all enemies. All enemies get minus 24% mana generation for 3 turns, and not that good overall. So this I had like 3 or 4 copies of them. I fed them all away. Konchu, 5-star purple, 838 attack, really good. 751 defense, really good. 1464 health, really good. Mana speed, very fast. He deals 425% damage to the target. If the attack defeats the target, the caster gains plus 50% mana in order to just be so close to hitting somebody else. So for this, this is a really good hero, and the way you could use him to exploit his specials here is basically kind of lower the health of the enemy with tiles or some other special from a different hero, and then finish him off. Use this Konchu hero as a finisher. He'll get plus 50% mana. He'll be a lot closer to going off again, and when he's gonna go off again, try to make sure you finish somebody off, and then he'll get plus 50% mana again. So that's something interesting to just know, keep in mind when you're using Konchu. That way you can kind of exploit his special skills to the max. Moon family, that bonus for 1 or 2 heroes, plus 10% or 20% chance to cast minus 24% defense for 2 turns and 98 water damage over 2 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. If the enemy special skill defeats this character, then the chance goes up to 50 or 75% chance. Not bad there. The passive, 40% chance to perform the following actions. Deals 70% damage to all enemies. All enemies get minus 24 mana generation for 3 turns. That one's just okay also. But Konchu's a really good hero. I mean, his stats are really good. Very fast mana speed. And I mean, he has a high damage percentage. And also that plus 50% mana when he finishes off an enemy. Really good. I want Konchu. I didn't get him last time, so I wouldn't mind getting him this time around. Junaid, 4-star red. 748 attack, that's really good for 4-star. 573 health, Not that good, but that's what happens with some of these offensive heroes in red. They'll have high attack. Some of them have high attack and then low defense to make up for it. He does have 1260 health, which is really good, but I would have preferred to have more defense than health, because on the defense it applies on every single hit. The health will go down a lot quicker when the defense is low. So Junaid reminds me a little bit of Sir Lancelot, where he has a high attack but low defense. So I will definitely, if you're going to use Junaid, definitely emblem him up, limit break him and emblem him up, and then go on emblems, go through the defensive route. He already has pretty high attack. Some people will say defense to keep him alive. If you're going to use maybe multiple copies of him, you can use one where you, if you have a lot of emblems, if you emblem him up for the events, then you probably want to go attack. Go attack, because on the events you're gonna have the healing flasks, so you can just heal him up to keep him alive. That way you can keep hitting people. But if you're gonna use them on a 4-star defense, I would probably go defense there. Try to keep him alive as much as you can. But he'll be really fun on the challenge events, and if you're gonna use him for challenge events instead, you probably want to go attack, since you'll be able to use flasks to keep him alive whenever you see him starting to go down in health. He deals 400% damage to the target, and he heals all allies for 30% of damage dealt. So he's got a really high damage percentage, and then he's gonna be able to heal all allies with 30% of the damage dealt. That's really good. So he's got the Moon family here, and then the passive, 50% chance to deal 70% damage to all enemies, and all enemies get minus 20% mana generation for 3 turns. So not bad there, because he has a super high percentage damage to one target, but then his passive has a 50% chance to lightly hit all enemies. So not bad. I really like Junaid. I have 3 copies of him already. I haven't been able to level him up. I'm still kind of new in the game enough to where I haven't been able to level up everybody. We got a yellow healer there, but we can check to see if it's a good time to pull some more. I kind of waited a little bit because we did pull 3 5-stars. I mean, you can't really expect more than that. So I didn't want to keep going. And I kind of want to wait a little bit. But in the comments now, when people say when you get a 1-star here, just let it go, get out of there, come back in 20-30 minutes. That kind of has worked for me. Also pulling late at night, let's say East Coast time, 3 to 6 a.m. East Coast time seems to be a good time to pull. It's not quite that late right now, but it's definitely getting late, and I did pull 3 5-stars. Okay, yellow healer Raketree, 470 attack, but she's a healer. 493 defense. It's not that good, but it's okay. 825 health is okay for a 3-star. Mana speed average. All allies regenerate 450 boosted health over 3 turns. Boosted health can exceed max HP. The caster gets plus 84% defense against dark, and a further 2% increase every time they are hit during 3 turns. So keep in mind here, so she's a healer with the boosted health that can exceed the max HP, so that's really good. And also she's a standout, she's got standout defense against dark, so that's pretty good there, since dark normally does really well against yellow. So that's a pretty good option there. She's got the Sun family bonus there. 1 or 2 heroes, 10 or 20% chance to cast a minus 35% accuracy for 2 turns, and 56 burn damage over 2 turns on enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. If the enemy special skill defeats this character, then the chance goes up to 50 to 75%. I mean, the accuracy, it's okay. It's only for 2 turns, and the burn damage is small, and it's only for 2 turns. But she's a healer, and it's boosted health, so not bad for a 3-star. Junaid, we went over him. He's really good. Asmia, 4-star counter attacker. She's got 584 attack, 745 defense, which is really good. 1326 health, which is really good. Mana speed average. If it was any faster than that, she'd have to be nerfed back down to average. She's pretty good. Recovers 15% health for all allies. A little bit of health, but that's just extra, so that's not bad. The caster and nearby allies counterattack with 100% of the damage received for 4 turns. Pretty good. The damage of the counterattack increases by plus 5% with each counterattack, maxing out at 130%. Not bad. I mean, she's doing the counterattack like Boro, who's also blue 4-star. But she's also doing a 15% health for all allies. Sun family, which is at 1 or 2 heroes, you get a 10 or 20% chance to cast a minus 35% accuracy for 2 turns, and the 72 burn damage over 2 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. And then if that enemy special skill defeats this character, then that percentage goes up to 50 or 75. Pretty good. Asmia. I have Asmia. I got 1 copy of her. I started to level her up, and then I got Jot, and I want Jot in my Titan team, so I kind of stopped bringing up Asmia for now. I'm gonna bring up Jot all the way, and then I'll come back to Asmia. Really good hero there. I wouldn't mind getting 1 or 2 more of her. Faiz, green, 465 attack, 490 defense. It's okay. 849 health is good. Mana speed slow. Whenever you see slow, it's interesting because you think fast wars. Boost health of all allies by 350. Boosted health can exceed max HP, so that's really good. All allies are immune to new status ailments for 4 turns, so it protects your teammates. And all allies get plus 30% defense for 4 turns. Not bad. For a 3-star, this guy's pretty good. Sun family, that's the 1 or 2 heroes, 10 or 20% chance to cast the accuracy will end the burn damage. And if the special skill defeats them, it's 50 to 75% chance, or even a higher chance to do that. It's the accuracy for only 2 turns, but it's just extra anyhow. Not bad there. I mean, he's a healer, so in the 3 stars, if the healing is not allowed, don't use them. Other than that, though, use him because he's slow. So for the fast wars, he's gonna be, for the very fast wars, he's gonna be really good. I like Faiz. I do have a couple copies of him. We went over Jariff. Run from that guy. 5-star red Khufu, 795 attack, 775 defense. That's really good. Those 2 are high. 1520 health. That's really good also. Mana speed slow. Again, when you see slow, interesting because they could be OP in the fast wars. Deals 350% damage to the target. The attack chains through all the enemies who are adjacent to any hit enemy. So that's like the Sir Roosli effect there. Hits all. Well, it chains. So the target gets minus 41% defense against fire. and a further -4% decrease every time they are hit during 4 turns. So if you don't have a good defensive down and fire, then Khufu could serve that purpose there. He chains through, so you kind of rely on what's going on with your enemies at the time. If you hit all the enemies and they're all weak, Khufu, because he chains through, he can hit all 5. Whereas if you bust through the tank, because maybe that's your that's the way you attack, you kind of maybe do a 3-2 or a 4-1 against a tank, and then you take out the tank. Now Khufu's not going to do as much damage as you think his stats would do, because now once you kill the tank, he can only hit the 2 on the left or the 2 on the right. So he does better when all 5 heroes are there, or if 4 in a row are there, so maybe you kill one of the wings, then he can still hit 4, not bad. But if you bust through the enemy tank, then Khufu's only hitting 2. But in those fast wars, I think he's going to be really good. And I mean, his stats are really high. Sun family bonus there, and his passive is 70% chance to perform the following. Deal 70% damage to all enemies. All enemies receive 237 sand damage over 3 turns. So then, even if you bust to the tank, he can only hit the 2 on the left or the 2 on the right. But then he does have a 70% chance to deal 70% damage to all enemies. It's not a high percentage, but he does kind of have a 70% chance of hitting everybody there with that 70% damage. So not bad. Khufu's not bad. He'd be even better if instead of being chaining through the damage, if he hit all at 350%, he would be OP. But him being mana speed's slow, looks like he'd be great at those very fast wars. So Khufu, I hope I get him. Green, El Nadaha. 828 attack, 772 defense is really good. 1446 health is really good. Mana speed fast. She is a 5-star. She deals 305% damage to the target and nearby enemies. So she hits 3. The target and nearby enemies are immune to new status effect buffs for 3 turns and receive 200 damage for each attempted buff. Ooh, she's an anti-buffer there. That's really good. That 305% damage to the target and nearby enemies, and she does have a really good high attack. I mean, if you limit breaker and throw some emblems up there, she's gonna have even higher attack. She's gonna be good. And then mana speed is fast, so she's already running on fast. That's really good there. She's got that Moon family bonus there. Her passive is 50% chance to perform the following: deal 70% damage to all enemies and dispels the latest dispellable buff from all enemies. 50% chance to dispel the latest dispellable buff from all enemies. And she's also protecting wow, not bad. She's really good. I didn't get her last time, so I really hope I get her this time. She's really good. Maybe the best out of all of these. Ptolemy, 4-star healer. He's not that good. Horus, 5-star yellow. Very fast mana speed, and he's just, I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's a 5-star, so obviously he's gonna be better than 4 stars and 3 stars. But he's not the best 5-star out there. Waka's red 3-star. He's really good for a 3-star, and he's slow. So for 3-star fast wars, he's gonna be awesome there. I mean, he deals 205% damage to all enemies. He reduces the max health of all enemies by 110 each turn for 3 turns, max health cannot get lower than 30% of the original max health. He's really good for a 3-star there. Score attack 4-star yellow. He's not that good. He's not that good. You can check out those special skills there in those stats. He's just overall not that good. All right, so let us know in the comments when you see that it's a good time to pull. Right now, I've been doing. I kind of come down to daily summons. I've heard people say that you kind of summon one there and see what comes up. If it's a 1-star, just kind of run away. It's not a good time, just like this here. So maybe I'll come back later or just end this video now, post it, and then when I do make my other pulls, I mean, it's just not a good time to pull after a 1-star like this. You already saw earlier we did a 2-star troop, and then we were able to pull 3 5-stars. So why would we want to take a risk just to pull a bunch of 3 and 4 stars out of here? Let's kind of save our pulls until it's a better, hotter time. But put in the comments how you do it. What's been working for you? Is there a time of day? I've had it different times of the day where I was able to pull a 5-star at different times. But I did notice that when I just wanted to pull just to use my pulls, and maybe I pulled a couple of 1s, and then I pulled a 2-star, and I figured it's a 2-star hero out of the daily summons. It's a lot better than a 1-star, and I went and pulled. I didn't do that well. Got a bunch of 3s and some 4-stars. But I posted some videos out there. Some of them, once I pulled a 2-star troop from the daily summon or a 3-star hero from the daily summon, then I went to go make some pulls, and after 4 or 5 pulls, I got some really good stuff. And then I did a 10 pull, and then a lot of times I got a 5-star. So good luck to you. Throw in the comments what has worked for you. And I mean, I think this video shows you that it kind of worked for me earlier. And then once you get a 1-star only, then just wait at least 25 minutes. Don't just keep pulling until you pull a 2-star troop. No, just if you pull a 1-star, then just kind of walk away for about 25 minutes. Okay, thank you much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that the notification bell. It helps me out a lot, and it will let you know when I put some more videos out there that could be helpful to you. Thank you much.